Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then.
Darren Fletcher will be key here. It's going to be down to him to dictate the tempo of this game.
Yeah, he's the sort of player, isn't he, that the team turns to in tough times.
Yeah, he's going to have to do an awful lot because of his position. Regaining possession, shielding and covering that defence, distributing the ball and carrying it up the pitch at times. He's always willing to go that extra mile. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Roberto Carlos has given away a free kick. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Beckenbauer does well to get it back. Ekitike, and it's made its way to him. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Nicely weighted ball. Ibrahimovic is flagged offside. Messi. That has ended up in no man's land. Ekitike! Ekitike! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Galatasaray with the corner, there first. Roberto Carlos goes short. Oh, that's nice. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's a good ball out wide. Threads one in, and that could set him on his way. And he's searching through, tries a shot! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Inter Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. So the would-be breakthrough moment. And Neuer pulls off a sensational save. Oh, and he's following up. It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Oh, no joy this time. Driving on and making good progress. And here's Diaz. Ekitike. Takes a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? Short changes him with that pass. He's in a great position here. Couldn't squeeze it through. He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Roberto Carlos has got himself a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Van Basten. Oh, good spread. Van Basten. And the shot! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Chance for a shot! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
That has certainly made things in. It's Ibrahimovic! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's an excellent interception. Oh, that's well spotted. Tries to pass it through. There's no flag. Abiati gets it away. And this is Neymar. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
That was lovely, that.
Messi! Messi! Genius! A finish of true class! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Darren Fletcher. He's going to be disappointed with that. Fletcher spots it and intercepts. That's a throw. Oh, what a ball! Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
That's been slipped through. Oh, he's burst through! He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's hit the post! It's a really well-measured ball. Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's a fine interception. Can he finish? He has done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments. And the whistle goes for half-time. Inter Milan are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. Galatasaray get the ball rolling in the second half. Sané, and the cutback. Oh, well played. Gullit. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's found the way through. Great chance! There it is!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Inter Milan take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And this is Ibrahimovic. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Cruyff. And he's on his way! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He slings it in. Darren Fletcher. And here's Gullit. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. This looks promising. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Neuer will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Galatasaray choosing to make the first change. So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Darren Fletcher, and it's Neymar. Galatasaray looking to pass their way through. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Looking to play him in. That has not gone well. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Gattuso has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Looking for the run. And there's green grass ahead of him. An uncompromising challenge. Danger averted for now. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Nice interception, well timed. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass.
It's Ibrahimovic! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending.
Chance! It's a goal! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Inter Milan are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And the shot! He's put his foot right through that one.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Can he get it through? Messi, Doku. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Van Basten. Played back in. He's being urged to shoot. And the shot! Oh, terrible pass. And this is Van Basten. Fires it in. Shot, surely! Doku. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, that was well positioned and well...
There's the shot! And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the 80,000 plus crowd really making a terrific scene here. Some trivia for you. This ground's 7,200 feet above sea level. It adds an interesting extra dimension to any and every game that is played on this ground. So we're up and running. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I'll be looking out for the mischievous Danny Carvajal, because I think he brings a lovely balance down the flanks, and he's capable of going both ways.
Mbappe! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
He's picked his way through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse.
And it's been given away. Oh, that... Great chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Shoots! That's going to go a long way. And this is Gullit. Gullit had a really... Gattuso is the guilty party there. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Jordan Henderson. And Mendes. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Gullit receives it in a good position here. Camavinga. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Guardiola gets over and intercepts. And here's Rui Costa. Now there, and he shoots! There's a goal! And that takes him up to 30. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that.
Big chance! Chance! Goal! Milan! Into the lead once more. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Milan go into the lead. Looking for options for movement. And he's intervened well there. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And the shot! level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Rui Costa has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Can he finish? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Dink through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Good ball, good take. And he's through, it's one-on-one. He's having a shot! Goal, Milan! And again they hit the front. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Milan take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And this is Van Basten, and he's on his way. And here's Gullit, looking to play him in. And that has been cleared. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Jordan Henderson. And this is Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Marquinhos is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. And it's Van Basten. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Carvajal, looking for a runner. Beckenbauer makes the interception. He's on it, can he get away? The final seconds now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that was very necessary. And that's definitely not his best. Well, played right into his path. Just the keeper to beat! And he was there to get a vital touch. And we hit half-time. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive. Everything you'd expect from Derby Day.
Se está realizando un cambio.
And we're off again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent.
And a chance! He came in hard, very hard. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, the ball just... Oh, what has happened here? Played into the middle. Gabriel with the clearance. Beckham. And this is Ibrahimovic. Goes for a shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Corner number 2 then. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And here's Roberto Carlos. And Dijk gets it away. And it's Rui Costa. Oh, that's a fine interception. The most accurate pass. And this is Van Basten. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Tries a shot! It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Keeper has taken decisive action.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Van Basten. And he cuts out the supply. Van Basten knocks it into space. Carvajal. Gullit does well to get it back. Well, what about it? This is going right to the wire. And here's Rui Costa. And this is Ibrahimovic. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Bastoni spots it and intercepts. And they've got rid. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Van Basten. Mendes calmly anticipates. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That has been cut short. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Inter Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, he's been caught napping. Takes a shot! Goal! Inter! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Cambio en el Milán. Número 11. Messi.
We have got changes
Número
here from
25.
both sides, in fact.
Número
Well, the manager
22.
must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now it's Foden. Beckham. Rui Costa. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Not the most convincing of passes. Played back in. And he was alert to it. That's going to go a long way. And here's Mbappe. Played out to the left flank. Neymar deals with that comfortably. Abiati with the clearance.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
This might shot a goal! Dispatched clinically. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's through, now is he in? Big chance, must be! And he can clear it away. Threads one in. That ball looks a good one. And that's that. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. So there it is. What struck you most about that? So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Inter.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Germany have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Well, that is not the best ball. Shapes to shoot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Luis Suarez. Rijkaard. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. Looking for options for movement. It's Van Basten! Van Basten! Scorching strike! A finish of true class! And they're at it again in double quick time! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Inter Milan are already cruising here, 2-0, a fabulous start. Now it's Luis Suarez. Carvajal picks it up out wide.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Van Basten running with the ball. Platini. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Gullit. Chance here to counter. Now it's Van Basten. And the through ball. And this is Gullit. Gullit! They've got to be quick to recover this. Luis Suarez. And Carvajal. Cannavaro. And it's Rijkaard. Now Platini. Now it's Del Piero. Well, that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. Aimed in towards the centre. Brilliantly cut out. And he shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Germany with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Van Basten. It's a threatening... Oh, shooting chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And the shot! Oh, that's a waste. And this is Hazard, and this is Van Basten.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
There's the shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Chance for a shot! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
Ibrahimovic. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Cannavaro. Rijkaard. That's a good ball out wide. Messi, out towards the flank. Gullit, spread out to the left. Tries to play it through. Messi. Platini. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now it's a drive! It's loose, and there's a race. Oh, he's been caught napping! It's crossed into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Platini. Yeah, he's fouled him there. No second thought, a straight red card. Inter Milan are down to 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Beckham. And the half-time whistle goes.
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to have come off. It's incredible stuff.
Inter Milan lead by 3 in a game all about goals. It's so easy on the eye and promises more of the same after the break.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again then. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Platini! Oh, fantastic from Platini! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And he plays one through. Oh, smashing header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Del Piero clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Beckenbauer with the clearance. And it's Rijkaard, looking tidy in possession here. Luis Suarez. Gattuso is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Maldini. Tries to pass it through. Platini. Messi. Luis Suarez. Beckham. Now the ball's gone astray. Messi. Beckham. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's a key interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pass is just off target. Inter Milan, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Knocks it into space. And Del Piero! No mistake! Right back in the game!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Germany get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Now it's Van Basten. Oh, Red, nice interception. Can he get it through? Rui Costa. Another chance from a corner.
Substitution for Germany.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Platini. Number 8. Striker.
Oh, that was vital.
Number 10.
No messing
Messi.
about, just bludgeoned
Coming on the
away.
field,
And it's
Puskas.
Gullit.
Number 99.
Gullit.
Mbappe.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Number
Spread
77,
neatly.
Makalele. Number 18. Gullit.
Substitutions taking place.
Gullit. Odo, the man that is tenacity personified. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
And he skips past his man, Ibrahimovic! And that would have won it.
Ibrahimovic, clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3 up.
Oh, good spread. Backward it goes. Has a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it. Carvajal. Now a Droll. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Oh, well played, well played. Gullit. Raul. And here's Del Piero. He's in space and looking for options. Header! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Now it's Gullit. Gullit. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross in. Cannavaro. Gullit. Mbappe. Raul. And the through ball. He might be in here. Germany could have here their final chance. Corner number 3 coming up. He gets big! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Pass somewhat off target. That's a delicate pass. Gullit. And it's Gullit. Now that's well seen too. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Great vision. And this is Van Basten. It's loose now. And Beckham! That has not gone well. Beckham. He's going for goal. It's run loose and he's had a hit. Puskás, and claimed it back swiftly. 5 minutes to add. And we're done. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently undeniable.